Tony Cope, and I'm going to show you how to use my hands-free didge stand. It's going to be shipped in a box if you're buying the head only. It'll come in two parts, the head adapter, part like this, all wrapped up, and this pipe adapter. I'm going to suggest that you buy your own stands. This one is a floor stand. There's also the taller for standing playing. I will send you an email directly, or I can tell you now that you need a 35mm speaker stand. Very, very standard, really chunky. They won't be very expensive. In most countries you can get them quite easily, Amazon or elsewhere, or an independent music outlet. They're designed for holding speakers, so they're pretty strong, but they're nice and light. They're usually aluminium. Won't really cost that much. I can ship the stands, of course, and within the UK that's what I'm offering as a sort of a ready package, but anything overseas, the shipping is just so expensive now. I'm suggesting people buy the head only and then get this stand locally. It's very easy to do, and I'll explain and help you. And if it's a 35mm stand, I 100% guarantee that the head I supply will fit without any issues at all. So as I said, this is a small one. This is designed really for seated players. So I'm on a drum stool here, or a standard seat. You can obviously adjust it quite a bit. It probably will go up high enough for almost standing playing, but because the legs aren't such a wide splay as the larger one, I recommend that if you are going to stand, especially with larger didges, use the larger stand. It's going to be a better fit. So you take this out of its wrapping. The first thing to do is look at the sort of knuckle part, undo the little wing nut enough to see. You'll see it's a kind of a ratchet it into the upright position is usually a start. So you get that. This is a 25mm tube. This knuckle part was changed by my supplier, so I had to go with it. So I supply you a jump up, which is 25 insert into there. That takes you to a 35. You need to do up this here as well, nice and tight, so that that's held in there, and then that's now one unit. Put that on the stand. I like to adjust this, and I also put in the safety pin. There'll be a pin in there as well, especially if you've got a heavy didge, will stop it dropping, just in case this is not tightened up enough. Then you look at the Velcros, and you find the start Velcro and just undo it. All the way along. It is quite grippy stuff, sticks to itself, which is what we want. Okay, and then lay out your didge. In my case, it's a fibre. I'll turn it sideways just so you can see that. Usually in the middle, fibre one by under a filling, but any eucalyptus or whatever. Adjust these rubber components until they are sitting in the middle of the didgeridoo, and then just pulling it tight, wrap that nice and securely around, and the rubber to rubber really gets hold of the didgeridoo and holds it very firmly. Do that both parts, all the way around like that. It swivels very easily, pivots on this part here, and then you'll need to adjust it. So to support the didge, undo this a little bit. You'll find your own position until you can just do the ratchet. I think that's going to be about right, that angle there. Do that back up, and then let's see. Oh yeah, perfect high. So it works really great for concerts. This part here swivels so that you're not sort of static. I like to move around a little bit, but it is firmly held on there. You've got a quick change, so if you've got the setup where you want to have multiple pitch didges, obviously if you've got a slide like this, that's not so much of an issue, but if you're playing eucalyptus, I offer as a special order, I can do you a 2 head version, which will still be strong enough to go onto one stand. 3 heads I wouldn't suggest unless they are things like this furlan, because they are light enough. I wouldn't suggest 3 eucalyptus. It would take 2 probably without any issue, but 3 gets a little bit heavy. But if you want to be able to do a quick change, you can just simply lift off and put another. So you can have these set up to either side and just lift and swap as you need doing a gig. So there we are. There's my hands-free stand.